Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Bloodborne. Today we're going to be going after the boss. Well, it's actually an optional boss, come to find out. And we're going to be exploring the sewage area and might be going for a new set of armor. We will see. So, hope you guys all enjoy. Alright, so Cleric Beast. He's actually an optional boss. He's not your first boss that you would actually encounter that's an official boss, but he's pretty easy to fight. You just gotta watch out for his swings and fight him pretty close. And if you saw at the start how I was moving the target indicator up and down, if you actually have the pistol and you shoot him twice in the head, he'll actually go down on his knees and you're able to hit him with a critical strike. You're only able to critically strike him once like that, so I recommend just doing that as fast as you can. Another way that you're able to get a lot of damage off on him is if you hit him with an oil urn and then throw a Molotov cocktail on him. That or you just spam throwing Molotov cocktails on him. Sorry, I can't speak. And he does kind of change his moveset, but it's not too drastic for you to kind of predict on what's happening. So as long as you just kind of pay attention to his moves, you should be able to take on this boss very, very easily. Alright, so after slaying the cleric beast, you actually unlock a new lamppost. But this there's a little item for you to collect over here. It's just some bullets, nothing all too important. But these gates over here and this door, it doesn't unlock as of right now, so I can't access whatever is behind that door, if there even is anything to access over there. But I'm sure if it does, we're going to be able to come back and get that later. So here, you just activate the lamppost, and now you're able to teleport back to the Hunter's Dream. And come to find out, Insight is a thing where it's labeled right below our blood echoes, but as soon as you unlock one of those, the doll will now activate, and you're able to go and level up all your stats from her at this point and onward.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you to embolden your sickly spirit. Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes. Farewell, good hunter.
Okay, so now that you've unlocked the abandoned doll, you're able to level up your stats, and after defeating the cleric beast, you're able to come over here and you're able to get some new items, mostly just weapons, and that's pretty much it. But now that we are cutting back to those coffins, we're able to start heading down into the sewers of Yharnam, which we're going to see some new enemies. We're going to be encountering two different NPCs, and coming down over here, you want to take out these dogs as fast as you can. As far as I know, only one of them jumps out, which is that one, and there is one that roams around, so just make sure that you kill these guys as fast as you can so that way you don't get overwhelmed.
Well, do you know of any safe places? I've heard I have. Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Well, if you hunters got off your arses, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me, you hear? So what'll it be? Are you going to tell me you're not? Should have known. You're good for nothing. No respect for the elderly is what that is. That little good you outsiders do. Go on, admit it. You think we're all mad, don't you? Well, go and stop it. I know all your tricks. So what is it now? Are much better ways to pass the time. Unless you found me a nice safe place. Yeah, I should have known. You're good for nothing. Come on.
Alright, so after talking to that old lady, you did see that you do get an option to tell her of a safe place, which will come into play later on, but as of right now, we can only tell her that we don't know of any other safe places. So, coming down over here, you have two options of an area to go to, you can either destroy all of these boxes and barrels to reveal a secret passage, which is like the rafters of this area, or you can just follow the stairway down. But for this first part, we're just going to be going through the rafters, and we're going to be talking to our second NPC in the sewers.
Oh, a hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter. Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now. Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts. No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves. What are you still doing here? Enough trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt.
Alright, so talking to her afterwards, she does give us two things. She gives us one new item and one new emote. The emote, you just end up flipping your coat. Nothing too big, but it's one of my favorites right now. Now, after cutting down those bodies, as you can tell, it's just quite the fall if you choose to jump off, but it's really your only option. But if you just come over here and jump down, you shouldn't take too much damage, and as long as you wait for one of the enemies that patrol the stairway, as long as you wait for him to be in the stairs, you're gonna be fine. Like, if you take too much damage, you can heal. But right here, he comes, and he's pretty easy to fight. Just gotta watch out for his attacks. And right here, I do miss my chance of hitting him critically. But, yeah, whatever. He's pretty weak. I actually upgraded my saw cleaver. He did give us some blood. And here's just a shot, just to show that this is all still the same area for those who get confused. So you just run back down here, and there's an enemy right over here, and out of the entire sewer area, this type of enemy is probably the hardest. I do actually get killed by him, even though it looks like I'm doing pretty good. So the moral of the story is don't underestimate anything new that you come across in this game. Now I'm just gonna come charging through because I want to get my blood echoes back. And just a heads up for later on, I'm going to be taking a little stroll outside to continue on with the sewage area, but the first half of me aggroing the enemies outside got cut. I don't know what happened, it just is, but just so those, or everybody to know, not those, but just so everybody knows, it's all still in the same area. I didn't go anywhere. I just, you know, you guys miss out on me aggroing everybody, but you get to see everything else. Okay, so just a very quick side note. This back area of the sewer, it doesn't have any NPCs. I was actually looking for them, but I just forgot that you have to look out for a very distinct red-colored lamp. Yellow-colored lamps like that, they don't have any NPCs by them. It's just there for lighting effect. But either way, coming through here, just this little side area is where those dead bodies fall, or fell, I mean, not fall. That's not a real word, is it? But you come in here, and all you're gonna be fighting are just rats. The bodies fall in the upper area, so to get to them, you're going to have to jump down from the higher part and collect the body, jump down here, and go out and up the ladder. Now, the rats, since they're beasts, they're extremely weak to Molotov cocktails, as you can see right there. You come into this area, you pick up a madman's knowledge. By consuming those, you actually gain insight. So, for those who just haven't killed the boss yet and you want to unlock the doll, you just come down here and you collect the madman's knowledge. Okay, so when you come out to this little clearing, you're going to see all these bodies, and they may seem dead, but they're not. You can throw some Molotov cocktails at them like I am. I know it's cheesy, but I don't want to get overwhelmed. They're actually pretty easy to take on. They attack pretty slow, although you have to watch out for this acid spit attack that they do. I haven't been hit by it, so I don't know the effects just yet. So just be wary of that, and make sure that you don't get ahead of yourself and get surrounded. Because I'm pretty sure, just like the birds, if you get surrounded, you're more than likely going to die. But other than that, these guys are pretty easy to take on one by one. They're pretty slow, so just avoid them in large groups. Okay, so after clearing all that, you're going to want to come down here for an additional shortcut. The shortcut actually leads to the other side of the bridge, which you'll see pretty soon. And the bridge actually leads to the cathedral. And inside is, as you can tell, is a giant pig. He's pretty easy to fight using pretty much any fighting style. 2 birds drop down, but the pig uses the charge to kill them, so you don't have to worry about those. Now, I'm going to use a Molotov cocktail just to get rid of this pig really fast. And the pig isn't anything special, he just respawns every time like any other enemy. He doesn't have any special drops, so you don't really have to worry about dying to him or killing him over and over and over again. Alright, so once you come up this ladder, you can actually just go up here and clear out these 2 guys. One is a giant mummy, and one is a dude holding onto a shield. Right there's the bridge that I was talking about, and this all leads to the cathedral. And the guy will kill those guys every single time that you're nearby, so that's a nice little blood farming area. And don't worry, nobody will follow you down these steps, as far as I know. And if you come over here, it's just a giant drop to your death, so don't try it. Now, you're just going to run all the way back out here over to the second ladder, which will lead you to the other side of that bridge. So you have 2 shortcuts to the bridge. One is on one side and the other is on the other, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And when you come up through here, there will be a shortcut leading back to the original spawn point, but via an elevator. So it's pretty easy. This is a nice little shortcut, and depending on kind of how you want to approach the situation, and for those who even killed the pig. So if you unlock both of those, it's just up to you on where you want to go. Alright guys, that was bad of me. I'm sorry for dying, but I do it for the sake of this video, because if you die, your only option really, at least for most, would be to go through that whole sewer area again. But instead, you can actually come right through here, which is another shortcut leading into the house, or a house that is connected to the bridge where the cleric beast is. But if you just come up through here, you're gonna get an item, and right here is actually the bridge, but you can't get up on this side. Now if you come right back down here, you're gonna have a little branching part, one going to where we die, which is down there, and right over there is the house, which we'll actually show later on. Okay, so after retrieving our blood echoes and taking out those two mummies, you're just going to want to come up the stairway and another stairway. Be careful of somebody up on the right. They will ambush you if you're not ready, but he's pretty easy. So if you made it through the whole sewage area, he should be no problem for you. And you come up this stairway, and right there is a nice easy shortcut to the bridge from the starting spawn point. Hooray! Yay for shortcuts! I'm sorry guys, I'm finding it hard to talk today. Now, if you come back through here, you will actually be able to open up this door right here, which will lead to a little house which is connected to the bridge. Oh, and quick note, once you're inside this house, this door opens from the other side, which you kind of saw when I was showing the shortcuts earlier. Alright, so very interesting bit of lore there. Kind of messed up if you think about it. But either way, uh, for those who were paying attention at the start of the video, I mentioned that we were going to have a new armor set, and you know what? We're gonna go get one right now. The set you can actually buy in the Hunter's Dream at pretty much any time that you're able to afford it. You just go up to the little pool of baby golems and you're able to pick it up. And it looks pretty cool. It's very basic. It looks very close to the armor set that you see in the trailers, but you know, it's just missing a few things, like the hat is different, and also you're missing a little thing that goes over your shoulders. I don't know what it's called, but also speaking of that set of armor, we are actually going to go out right now and go and get it. It's in another part of the sewers, which is able to be accessed from the bridge. So that's where we're going right now. Okay, so once you come here to the bridge, you want to start from the back. It's just easier to identify with. And instead of going right, you're going to come down to the left, and you're just going to come out to this nice wide open area. There isn't really anything else to pick up down here, but this is just showing kind of like where it is. But what you're wanting, what you're gonna want to do is come up to all these little box areas. You can jump down, just be careful, but otherwise there is a series of ladders that you're able to take down, which is one is right there, and the main one's right here. So right here on your controller, you can just press and hold circle, and you're gonna be able to descend a lot faster. And in here, I recommend using a torch, just so that way you can actually see where it is that you're going. And fighting the enemies, they're just people that we've seen before in the sewer area. So just use the same approach that you used on them before, and you should make it through here pretty easily. And one more thing, I do recommend killing them beforehand. I'm not sure if these guys do follow you down if you just ignore them, but you know what? Better safe than sorry, right? Alright, so now after killing all the rats, you're going to want to come up over here and be careful. Don't run at this guy because he will kill you pretty much immediately. So just counter attack him with your shotgun and dodge his attacks, and he's pretty easy to take out. He is actually one of the guys that killed me early on of exploring the sewers, but I have experience now on my side, so he was pretty easy to take out. And then you just come around this corner and collect the dead body, and there you go. You have the hunter's armor set. And if you actually drop down off this little ledge, you will come out to the area with all the bodies that I was throwing the Molotov cocktails at in the sewers earlier. So that's really it for this video, guys. I will be releasing the third and final part of this little area of Yarnum, at least, you know, just central Yarnum. And yeah, that's really all I have to say about this area, and we'll just let this all play out to the end. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Alright, so Tayav. Ugh. I'm sorry, I can't talk today. So after killing both of those giant mummies, you're able to come up through here. Be wary of this guy. Sometimes he'll ambush you and